Here we go. We live. Get the nipples. Get the nipples hard on my man boobs. Yeah, what I'm talking about. Man boobs, baby. Get the nipples hard. Man boobs. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Another surprise Friday. Surprise Friday. I'll see all my diehards on my PBR car. So we are now. We're the PBR car. The PBR raw car. Got all my tinfoil hat brigade with me right now. And rising and counting and going up the ladder. And go ahead and slide this over here. I have a perfect shot of your comments. So I don't miss a fucking thing. I don't miss a beat. Not a beat. The usual suspects, VG, Jason Wrangle, David, Big Man, hey, Cujo, Eddie E, Noel Beeler, Irving, Michael, Texas made, Texas built, Texas tough, Jay De La Rosa, Salvador Padlan, Ghetto 305, 310, Big Man again, Hector Salazar, Killer Ant Mateo. I got a couple of my wrenches in here. I don't see loyal to the foil. Yeah, I like that. Loyal to the foil. And I don't mean smoking the foil, but I mean wearing the foil. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. Just got done with my workout, man. I had to work on my man boobs. You know what I mean? PBR live, PBR live, PBR live. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Shake my man titties. Look at it. See me shaking my man boobs. Watch. Yeah, shake them man boobs, huh? Man boobs. Oh, look at the big spot on the picture. That means I got to turn off the kitchen light. Yeah, kitchen light's off. You guys see me shaking my man boobs right now? Huh? I didn't know a person with man boobs could actually do that. I thought it requires muscle to be able to do that in your chest. Huh? I thought you got to have muscles in your chest to do that and not man boobs. Huh. Anyways, there it is. There it is. There it is. Yes, indeed. Stock picks and more. What you want me to give you a shout out, bruh? Or you got somebody you want me to give a shout out to? Hey, Lorena. I got a big heart right back at you right here. Beautiful lady. Shout out to H-Town. Big H-Town. It's a beautiful town, by the way. Hand Cannon sent me some pictures when he was going through there. Very nice indeed. Look at that. I'm still shaking my man boobs. I think I'm going to officially change the tinfoil hat brigade to the man boobs brigade. Who's with me on that one? Since we're changing names around. We're going to be called the Legion of Boobs. Man boobs. The Legion of Man boobs. That's what we'll be called. Fucking A. Fucking A. Mr. Sandman, bring me some man titties. Make 'em, shake 'em like pancakeys. Give him some steroids like roses and clovers. And tell him I'll meet him in the panty aisle. Sniffing some seats. Sandman is sniffing, he's sniffing some seats. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Sandman came to visit me today. And I went into the other room. Of course, I had to use the restroom for some reason. Come back out and he's sniffing my chair. You guys got to tell him to stop that shit, man. We can't be having that kind of stuff. We don't sniff seats over here in the tinfoil hat brigade in the PBR car. We don't sniff seats. We don't do that kind of thing. You know what else we don't do over here at PBR? The PBR car, the tinfoil hat brigade. When somebody's critical of what we do, we don't report their videos so that they get demonetized. No. We don't do that. But guess what? Somebody reported one of my videos. It was monetized for quite some time, and then it got reported, from what YouTube tells me. Somebody felt some kind of way about a certain video that I have. How many of you want to guess which video it is that I'm talking about? Who wants to guess? Anybody take a wild guess what video got reported? Waiting for an answer. Nope, wasn't the Antifa video, but you know, the Antifa videos it already got limited monetization because, you know, talking bad about the people that actually probably work for Google. Cali Kush, you win the prize. The Stocking Studios won. No, not the English Bob video, C-Los, but thank you for the $1.99. No, it was a Savage Studios video. Got reported by somebody. Somebody reported the Savage Studios video. Can you believe that shit? Mike Brother, thank you for that $5. This is the realist right here. That's why we get a lot of shit. That's why we're at 20,000 subscribers and growing, by the way. We're going to get into that. Can you believe that, though? Can you believe that video got demonetized after it's been up for like well over a month? Sometime around a few days ago or something, it got demonetized because somebody complained about it. Somebody found it offensive. That's what at least that's what the message sent me. That's what they said. Hey, Gina, how are you? Now, it's like I said, right? Somebody can make a video about me. I'm not going to report it. Why would I? You know? Why I don't get like that, you know? It's just like, and I don't even respond to the trolls anymore. They've gotten old, man. Like every now and then, like when I'm sitting on the toilet or something like that, and I'm not talking to Sandman, those, you know, very few rare occasions, and I'm not talking to Sandman while I'm in the bathroom. Sometimes I'll play with the trolls, but other than that, man, some dude actually reached out to me. He's like, I can't believe there's so many people that are so emotionally attached to this one video. I said, I know, isn't it crazy? And shit, you know, I turn on videos all the time. I watch videos all the time, and if I don't like them, I just turn them off. I don't get in my start getting all crazy with these people. But to each his own, right? Each their own. Macavarandi 1, thank you for the $5. Savage is like a Navy SEAL with those diapers. Ooh, that's pretty low blow. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't tell me who reported it, but it got reported nonetheless as being offensive. They tried to get it removed. They actually tried to get it removed, is what they tried to do. They tried to get the video removed. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to promote that video on Reddit and other places like that just because somebody reported it. You know, they should just left it alone, man. They should just left it, and as it just little by little, as the weeks go by, fewer and fewer people are watching it. So it just goes to the back of everybody's mind. It's forgotten, but somebody went and reported it. So I don't know, man. I might resubmit it again, all over again. We'll see. We'll see. CeeLo, thank you for that $1.99. I do wear pants. I wear shorts mostly when I do these videos unless I'm dressed nice. Sometimes I like to dress up nice just to show people that I could be cleaned up, you know? I could be cleaned up and I can wear some nice clothes. Diana Silva, people reported your boobs? Huh. Where were you showing your boobs at? Wherever you were showing your boobs at, I didn't see them. But you know, Big JD's a gentleman when it comes to the ladies on the PBR channel. I'm not a creep, in other words. You know what I mean? I don't like to be that way. What's up, General Matthew? I see you right there. Chris Perez, can I co-sign for you? I don't know. You got clean paperwork? Diana Silva, you got videos on YouTube? I don't believe you, man. Let me go check. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna check you out. What's your channel's name? Diana Silva? Oh, there you are.
Going from a 167 to 157 feels good.
This is the video that got reported? Give me a break. Some people's kids on here. Hi, Diana. You gotta be shitting me, man. I'm gonna go subscribe to your channel right now. I didn't know you did videos and stuff. Boom. Oh, look, you got a new subscriber. You got a new admirer. Oh, look like somebody else went and subscribed to you too. You just got 2 subs, me and somebody else right now. Isn't that awesome? JD, what's up? Thank you for the $2. You're 100% recovered yet. Your content is real as fuck. Thank you very much. And yes, I am pretty much 100. I will be going back to work here in exactly 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I'll be returning back to the salt mines. But not the salt mines, but you know, that's just kind of a way of saying working in a hot environment. I call it the salt mines because, you know, it pours all the salt and all the sweat out of you. Like, I got to wipe it out of my eyes. Going to see the optometrist, not this tomorrow, Monday, but next Monday to get my new glasses and to get my contact lenses. So I'm going to be wearing some contact lenses. That way I don't have to turn the screen like this and sit right here to where you guys can see me. Just turn the screen off. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. We're back. Look. Isn't that kind of crazy looking? How many times you can see me? Right there, right there, right there, and right there. I know, I'm a fucking weirdo. Anyways. NZ, thank you for the $2 straight from the trust fund, big boy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I love all the support that I get from my tinfoil hat brigade. I got the realest and the rawest subscribers on YouTube. People that like to hear the real shit, not this watered down fucking boob tube type bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But the real deal. Real deal Holyfield. But this is funny. YouTube troll 916. Thank you for the $1.99. Just let you guys know though that the exercising and the dieting and everything is going spectacular. Can't you tell that I'm glowing and I look so much happier these days? Well, I've never really been sad, but you know, I've had my ups and downs. I've had my bumps along the ways. But yeah, man, it's just like a good diet really matters. Like if you're eating fast food all the time, you're gonna feel like shit all the time. You are what you eat. But yeah, the exercising's going good. About ready to like I said, go to the optometrist. I got to get my teeth looked at. And I also got to get my jaw looked at, man, and see if I can get that bad boy fixed, you know, a little better. I got a lot of like scar tissue and inflammation in here from when I got that, almost got my whole damn jaw ripped out of my skull. Yeah, I don't really drink sodas either. When I do drink sodas though, carne asada, yeah. When I do drink sodas, it's usually zero soda. That's the only soda that I'll drink. I don't drink any with water with sugar in it. And I'll drink soda water sometimes. Look at fucking Seat Sniffing Studios is in here with his brand new brand, and he won't explain his charges. Tells everybody his lawyer tells him not to explain his charges. Your case is over with. I'm pretty sure your lawyer didn't tell you that. But you can go ahead and bounce up out of here. See, he's all up in my lives, and I don't go into his lives. You know, like I don't even pay any attention to this guy and his weirdo ass shit. You know what I mean? Up on there fucking with his weirdness. He got 5 times more subs than me, and I get more views than him. But he still talks about his subs. It just ain't nobody hit that unsub button. They just ignore the suggestions now, you know? Clayton Hockaday, thank you for the $5. YouTube Troll 916, thank you for the $1.99. Much love from South Texas. Shout out to South Texas. Savage just called you a clown. Also, let me see the nips. The C nips. He just called me a clown. Well, you know what? He's obviously the one. That's why he's on here, because he's the one that reported that video like a straight snitch. It's a snitch move. What's up, Smooth Sanchez? Did you piss anybody off today? I haven't seen your lives in a couple of days. I was hoping you were all right. Hoping somebody didn't kill you. Glad that you're good, man. David Acer, thank you for the $4.99. JD, what up, dog, man? Those Antifa videos were the truth. Keep the knowledge coming, brother. You got it, my friend. You got it. Did Seat Sniffer leave? Or is he still in here? Oh, he's still in. Is he still in here? You gonna go report another one of my videos or what? You gonna go try to get another one of my videos demonetized? Mr. fucking Ryan Taylor, thank you for the $1. Yeah. Big Swallow, who's the seat sniffer? The Savage family. Previously known as Savage Studios. Okay. John McHugh, say something. Say something, John McHugh, so that I can throw you a wrench. Smooth Sanchez, who's seat sniffer? The Savage family. You got he recently was incarcerated for sniffing around the young ladies at a Walmart and got some weird charges put on him. Shut your ass up, run a fade. Didn't you get called out by the dog pound guy and you still ain't responded to that? Something we can explore like down the road, but we're not doing nothing through your Chomo friend Mighty Mouse. Mark Mayes, thank you for the $2. Yes, he is. We ain't doing nothing through your Chomo friend Mighty Mouse. So you can forget that idea. If you have anything that has to do with that guy, you can forget it. You may like to deal with fucking weirdos and shit like that, but I don't. Run that fade. That fool up there in New York, Dog Pound, just called you out, and he says he ain't heard from you. And you on here calling me out. You the one with the weirdo charges. Don't gotta explain nothing to your subscribers. You know what your subscribers thought of that? They basically said fuck you, and they don't even watch you anymore. Now what? You should really get on there and explain that whole case, man. Like, just put the record straight and quit reporting my videos, man. We obviously know it's you now. Obviously. Somebody's drunk tonight, huh? Do I smell a domestic violence case coming sometime tonight? When I speak on my kids, that doesn't make any sense. Speak on my kids? What does that mean? Does anybody know what he means by that? Speak on my kids. He's talking about my dead children, everybody, just so you know that. You know? He keeps saying I'm speaking on his family. I've never spoken on his family. The only thing I said is he lives off his wife's rich parents, which is the fucking truth. That's why he got mad. But he resorts to stoops to a low level and talks about my dead children. You see what kind of class this guy has? That's real class, isn't it? Speaking on somebody's dead children. An 8-year-old girl who was ejected 15 feet out of a vehicle and a 6-month-old baby that wasn't even born. Yeah, a real classy guy you are. You know what I mean? What a classy character, huh? Everybody give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause for being classy. That's class act right there. Talks about somebody's dead children, hangs out with a known fucking chomo who was playing around with a girl and fucking under the age of 15 when he was almost 30. And all that shit. You know, it's crazy, man. What's wrong with these people nowadays? It's just like this whole fucking world has gone just straight ape shit. YouTube Troll 916, thank you for the $1.99. I mean, shit, he might be, man. He might be one too if he ain't trying to explain his charges. He's like, oh, I've been exonerated because the judge dropped the fucking case. And it wasn't for COVID-19 and a fucking $100,000 attorney. Believe me, them charges wouldn't have been dropped. And talk about white privilege. Just goes, he proves right there that anybody that gets a high-powered fucking Hollywood attorney can get out of any case. Because I got to tell you, if that was me sniffing around in Walmart in the panty aisles or whatever it was, I'd probably still be in there fighting that case with the public defender. Speaking on my dead children like that. And he thinks that's going to like upset me or something. That's it. I buried those beautiful people, man, like long time ago, man, when you were like, before you even had hair on your balls. Carne Asada, thank you for that $4.99. Yes, we'll be talking about the vendors that are getting attacked. Just to let you know, I ain't forgotten about you, bro. Yep, this is this new Tekashi 6ix9ine skinny pants weirdo fucking snitch generation. Snitches that hang around with chomos and do all kinds of weird shit and talk all kinds of fucking big shit. Come up in somebody's feed, straight cell soldiering, internet soldiering. When that dude Dog Pound, shout out to Dog Pound, by the way. Let me give you his exact name, Dog Pound, so you guys can go look at the video. I guess I gotta go into my subs and look at it. Dog Pound 24/7. His latest video, stop running the jibs. Let's get it. Dog Pound 24/7. If you guys ain't subscribed to my man, Dog Pound 24/7, go give him a sub. Rachel Ann, thank you for the $20. I truly enjoy your channel. Well, I truly enjoy your support as well. Thank you so much. No, you didn't miss nothing, Rachel. Nothing at all. Not a damn thing. Hey, look at everybody. Dog Pound 24/7 is in the house. Hey, Dog Pound. Hey, can I give you a wrench? You want to be one of my moderators? I need some fucking solid people on the team. On top of the world, thank you for that $5. So my boy hit Brittany last month. He got dirty feet, he said. Few shots of chilled Yeg, and it was on. Damn. Wildcard the Dragon, thank you for the $2. And thank you for giving me a shout out to my loss. Everybody give my boy Dog Pound 24/7. Hold on, I'm gonna shit. I'm just gonna write it in here like this. Okay, you guys see it right there? Go give that man a sub. Subscribe to his channel. For all you people that are saying that I'm ducking a fade, Well, it would appear that fucking dude's ducking his fade because this dude called him out. And I ain't ducking no fade. What did I say? It's like I said before, I'm not doing nothing with no child molesters. Simple as that. And I'm not gonna do nothing on those street beef where somebody else is gonna profit off of my travel and everything like that. If we're ever gonna do anything like that, we're gonna do it under the terms that involves me and him. That doesn't involve all these other people fucking exploiting me or him. It'll be something that involves me and him. If that day ever comes. But we'll talk about that down the road. Promise me. Promise you that we'll be talking about that down the road. A few months down the road. Not too far down the road, but a couple of months down the road. Read between the lines, peeps. Jose Molina, you got your money on me? I got my money on me. Like I said, man, I didn't survive this long. I didn't make it this long by being a weak-ass weenie. I made it this long because fucking I know how to survive. I come from a family of tough fucking straight dock workers and fighters, man. Sandman, thank you for the $1.99, bro. I appreciate that. Steve Frazier, we absolutely do. But look who's winning. Look who's winning the mental warfare. I mean, who's on who's live? That should tell you right there. Who wins the mental war? What's the beef? Okarushi? Did I say that right? Okiroshi? That started a long time ago. He got in his feelings because I basically spoke the truth on how I feel about protective custody gangs, how they don't make sense to me, how they're just an oxymoron and they're just totally fucking make no sense. And he felt some kind of way. He thought I was talking about him and I wasn't. Yeah, Cujo, which is crazy because I ain't subscribed to him. You know. Nanny Marie, thank you for the $9.99. Support the cause. I appreciate that. Much love to you. Scar, thank you for the $2.99. Thank you for the sticker, too. Look at this. Can I highlight this comment? Can I pin this? All right, I just pinned it. You guys go look at the message that I just pinned. And that's real talk. You guys go look at that dude's channel. He said he's ready. He's willing. So don't believe the hype, people. Don't believe the bullshit. Don't believe the hype. Disgruntled employees. That's right, Ant. It's like I said, man. You know, makes no fucking sense to me either. I'll tell you what, man. I've never considered this, but if somebody was to stab me full of holes, or one day I just decided I was done with it and I wanted to drop out and go over there, I would just go over there and mind my own business. I wouldn't talk to nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. I would find somebody that I know that's, you know, doesn't have a bunch of weirdo fucking charges, that doesn't want to join some protective custody gang. And I would just gel with that person and sell up with them and just kick it with that person. But like I said, that's a huge, wide fucking alternate reality because I mean, I ain't never done nothing in the system to fucking put myself in that situation in the first place because I never got in debt. I wasn't a crash dummy, any of that shit. George, thank you for the $10. I'm sorry. That was spoke upon. May all of them rest in peace again. I'm sorry. I'm down with you, brother. Yeah, it's all good. Nathan the B-Man, thank you for the $1.99. I hope you're healing up. Yeah, I'm healing up great. You know, I'm actually pretty much all healed up. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Rachel Ann? He blew up on doing a video about a child that was abused and killed, and then he speaks on my dead children. I mean, and he thinks that hurts me. Just like, it really don't. It's sad, though. It's sad for him because now he has to live with that karma. You don't speak on the dead, innocent children of this world. I think it says so in the Bible. You know, Lord forbid anybody speaks any ill will on any dead child. And basically the metaphor of like anybody that harms the head of these children, you know, they might as well just tie the biggest anchor to their feet and throw themselves in the deepest ocean. Because, yeah, man, that draws some really bad karma right there. What's up, Cisco? Hey, gracias on that $1.99. Saludos. Thank you for that. Anyways, moving along here. Moving along. Virtuous LA Spartan, he probably is. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Hit that like button. We're done talking about seat sniffers and chomos and stuff, though. Let's move on to. Thank you, John Dillinger. I appreciate that. Let's move on to this. You guys all know what this is. This is the book. Guess what? My buddy, my friend, the editor, my good buddy up there in Michigan, Mr. John P. Ribner, has just gotten done completely editing the book. So it's kind of looking like that book may drop a lot sooner, but I'm probably still going to go for the August 1st date. So you guys will be able to get this book on August 1st. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in. I'm going to upload the new manuscript to my publisher, and I'm going to correct the cover and everything to fit the loss of pages, because we lost about a little over 20, maybe 30 pages. We condensed a lot of things, cleaned up, looks real nice. It's legible now. All the spelling errors and the punctuation is on point. I mean, we're talking a dude who has been to college for this kind of thing, for writing and everything. And he went through that book with a fine-tooth comb, and now it is my pleasure to be able to get this book out to all of you on the 1st of August. That'll be on a Sunday. No, it's on a Saturday. But yeah, we'll be talking about that book in the Friday Live. I'm going to try to work out some with my publishers to see if I can get how you guys can reserve copies, so that way they have them ready for you to go, because it's print on demand with this publisher. So yeah, I can't wait for you guys to check this book out. You're gonna learn a lot about that whole world of how people exploit children, how they traffic children, how they lure them in. So that way you'll have a better understanding and idea of what you can tell your kids to watch out for. Because some of these tactics that these people use, very slick and very crafty on how they get these kids. And the kid that was with me, how they got that kid, it was pretty scandalous. It was pretty low. But this book, man, I can't wait for you guys to check it out. It's going to be awesome. That's right, Cujo. This one's a lot more emotional than that one, though. This one's pretty deep. Civilized. My buddy John. Now he's an honest critic. So I told him, be honest, man. Be brutally honest. Tell me what's wrong with this book. And he said that the book was one of the most powerful books he's ever read. And he ain't alone. I actually know somebody who is a professor. And I sent the original unedited manuscript to her. And she sent it back. She highlighted some things. And she's like, I didn't do a complete edit. She goes, I just stuck to reading the story. And she's like, I've never read a story like that ever. It's like the way you presented, the way you laid it out, the way you wrote it. She was just like, it was amazing. And she would be the first one to tell me if my book sucks or not. She actually, told me she didn't much like my Imprisoned Mind book. So, she was brutally honest with this one's like, wow. She was just like, damn. And I'm not just saying that because it's mine, but I'm saying that because when you actually put feeling and thought and your heart and soul into your art, it's going to always be amazing. It's going to always be amazing. Your art will always be amazing when you put your heart and soul into it. And man, I just can't wait until I can use this book to save so many different people, to pull people out of the shadows and to help people deal with their trauma, with their past, with their PTSD and everything, Diana Silva, yes, August 1st, that book will come out. August 1st. Passion, exactly, man. I put a lot of passion into it. Yep, JTL, I'm working on getting them put on Audible. Flow State? Well, I'm pulling for you, dog. Pulling for you. Thank you, Dog Pound. I appreciate it. I appreciate it to the fullest, my man. Yeah, you guys will not be surprised with this book. You guys will not be disappointed. You know what, Mass One? I'm going to tell you. There is actually one actor in Hollywood. He's a controversial actor, of course. But there's one actor in Hollywood that I'm eyeing to present this book to see if he can make it into a movie, and that's Mel Gibson. Because I think Mel Gibson would be able to play my grandfather to the T. He would be able to play my grandfather to the T because he's got that same grit, that rough grit look, that he would play my grandfather perfectly. I was talking to John, my buddy John Ribner, about that, and he said, oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. Mel Gibson all the way. It's like he's one of the few people in Hollywood that's not basically looking at a federal indictment for some weird shit. So, I mean, damn, they might be looking for all new actors, people. You guys want to go out there and become and put your acting skills together. There may be a shortage of actors coming here pretty soon after all this stuff comes out. That's right, Raw. I like Mel Gibson, man. He says a lot of controversial shit and stuff like that, but I don't get triggered by what he says. I look at the man as like he's a human being, and he makes mistakes, but he actually is trying to do a lot in cleaning up the sexual abuse that's going on around Hollywood, and that's why he's getting a lot of shit. Let me push up my bra. Hold on. I got to push up my bra. My man boobs. You know what I'm saying? Back to the man boobs. Where's Scrappy at? Where's he at? Scrappy, where you at? There you are. This made Scrappy a moderator as well. It's my tank top, Alfonso. It's holding my man boobs in place because I got these big saggy man titties, you know? I like Diana's style too. You know what? We need some women as moderators in here as well. Any of my lady subscribers want to become a moderator? Can't ever have too many moderators because, you know, it's like Kenneth ain't here tonight because he's out on a date. He wanted me to tell you, Sandman, that he's on his date right now. Watts 108, thank you for the $5. You down to be an actor? Great. Get with it, man, because there might be a whole lot of openings in Hollywood. Diane, do you want to be a moderator? What about you, Cujo? I don't want to put no, like, you know, it's not like you have any pressure or anything. It's, you know, like you have to be here all the time. You ain't got to feel obligated, Cujo, if you don't want to do it. Did somebody else in here say they wanted to do it? Just remember new moderators. Remember the rules. You know, the only time that we delete comments is if it delves into the realm of racism, if it delves into the realm of you know, some really, like, somebody's badgering one of the guests in here. I like, you know, guests or one of the viewers, or if they're trying to spam the channel. So just so you guys know, that's all a moderator does in here. And you guys get to you also get to, you know, get rid of out of pocket comments that are in these various different YouTube videos. But you don't really have to worry about that because YouTube's doing a fine job of deleting a bunch of comments. People are always there you go. All right. I think we got enough. Cheeto 0077, man, thank you for that. Thank you for that 100 spot. Wow. I'm feeling love today. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That is good looking out. That's good looking out. That's like, man, you made my day with that. Cheeto ballin'. Yeah. I really appreciate that to the fullest. Daniel Griffin, do the truffle shuffle. What's the truffle shuffle? Like that? Flex the man boobs. Man boob flexing. Jason Rangel, 4 milligrams on this one. Yeah, man, that's like Cheeto 0077, man. That is awesome. That is awesome donation right there to the PBR car and the Tinfoil Hat Brigade as a whole. Yeah, General Matthew, you're right. We don't need like that many mods, but you know, it basically, by having enough mods, that way if anybody else isn't here, somebody can't make it, they don't have to feel obligated to drop everything they're doing, because there'll always be a couple of mods here. Broken Robot 2, start wearing lingerie. You mean to stuff my man boobs into a man bra? Hey man, if the money's right, I might put on some sexy lingerie. Not. Big JD, don't cross dress, man. Show the tats. Show the tattoos. Look at that right here. That was a picture of me, man, when I was like 19, holding a strap. I just tattooed it on me. I don't even have that picture anymore. But my tattoos, they go all the way into my pits. They're all up in there. Watts 108, thank you for the $5. Have I ever owned a lowrider? Yeah, go look at my Instagram, my Facebook. You'll see my 85 Oldsmobile Cutlass Brougham that I had. Princess Hannah, the only reason why we have mods is because sometimes people can get racist on here. Sometimes people will use that nasty N-word that I can't stand. Or they'll degrade women on here or something like that. They'll just come in here, they'll just pop in every now and then, they'll use racial slurs. Sometimes they'll degrade some of the women that are in here and make the women feel uncomfortable. Sometimes they'll say bad stuff about children and stuff. Like earlier, Princess Hannah, we had somebody that spoke ill about my deceased children. And we need to have mods for those reasons. Because if I don't see the comments and somebody else does, they may feel like that I'm not, that I'm just letting it fly, and I'm not letting it fly. I may not have seen it if somebody left a racial comment. I don't tolerate that shit. Sandman, give him my JAJARU at Yahoo. You guys see my email? TJ Carter, what's up, my man? Dodger Rebel, thank you for that $9.99. It's good looking out. Good looking out, my man. Look good looking out. Yeah, but Princess Hannah, does it make sense to you? I mean, we don't get a lot of trolls in here anymore. I used to get them real bad. Like they would come in here and they would say some like out of pocket shit. And you know, but nowadays it's just like we up in here and most of the people that are in the PBR car raw nights lives are some really chill, good people. So we don't get a lot of BS. JTL Community News. You don't have to give a thumbs up, brother. You can give a thumbs down if you want. I would prefer you give a thumbs up to it, though. The more thumbs up that you guys give, the more comments that you leave on these videos, I guess that's what kind of like boosts up your reviews and stuff. Steve Frazier, I will be doing a cooking live. I was going to set that up with some people, but because of the coronavirus and everything, they didn't want to do it. But I got to get, I'd have to set the camera up right. I want to make sure that somebody can zoom in and show you what I'm doing and everything. I could show you guys how to make some really good morning scrambled eggs with ground beef and Brussels sprouts and onions and bell peppers and all that stuff. I make some really good omelets, and I got the right kind of pans for it too. I got a couple of cooking videos out there if you guys want to go check them out. You guys go check them out. Yeah, hit that like button, man. Hit it. Get that like button up there. Yeah, man. Can't wait for you guys to check out my book. Oh, the neon ring? That neon ring, it's on my I can't show you, but the neon ring is it's in my computer, my tower. Neon ring is in my tower. Jojo AZ. Yeah, that was filet mignon. That steak that you saw. I mean, it was so tender I could literally cut that steak with a fork. That's how tender that steak was. Diana Silva, thank you. Yeah, you're really gonna want to read it, Diana. Like I said, anybody that has kids, you're gonna want to learn some of this stuff because you're gonna, there's some really dangerous people out there that are preying on children every day. Every single day, a child gets abused. I think it's every second of every hour of every day in this world, a child is being physically, sexually, emotionally abused or being killed. Takashi 69 is in here. Should we make Takashi 69 a wrench? I'm just kidding. Yeah, Jason, I'm getting that Wayfair video ready. But it won't be on YouTube. It's going to be on Patreon because YouTube, man. YouTube will fucking. I'm sorry to hear that, Diana. YouTube will crucify me if I drop that Wayfair video on here. Because of what's going to be in the video itself. There's going to be a lot of stuff in this video. Not only the Wayfair, but there's going to be a lot of other stuff in there as well. Dodger Rebel, yes, you can. The way I'm going to be doing signed copies is I'm just going to tell you to just, PayPal me the cost of the book, and I'll sign it for you when I get it on my end, and then I'll mail it to you. Yeah, if any of you guys see this, sorry, Dog Pound, I'm gonna repin something else. Oh, I can't. Okay, yeah. I gotta replace so you guys see this, what I just pinned? That's my Patreon for you guys to check it out. I got a video that's gonna be dropping on Patreon tomorrow. and then it'll drop on YouTube on Wednesday. I know some people aren't really feeling the whole Patreon thing, but you know, it's the place where I can actually upload the content that YouTube will just shut my channel down for. It's where I could really unwind and just let loose. The reason I dropped that Antifa video on there, but then put it on here, it's because YouTube finally, after reviewing it, said that it was cool to go out, but it was limited monetization. Before that, they just completely blocked it. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more with this Patreon thing. We're gonna be having fun with it. You know, instead of pocketing all the money and stuff, what we're gonna be doing with it is we're gonna be using it to do like game shows and stuff like that, where you'll get a chance to win prizes and everything. So a lot of the proceeds to Patreon will just be going back to the patrons themselves in, you know, fun little things that we'll be doing and stuff. Trump Pinocchio, I got no use for the alt-right at all, period. I'm a true libertarian, man. I don't have no use for any kind of authoritarian bullshit whatsoever. I don't care if it's alt-right, I don't care if it's alt-left, or I don't care if it's alt-middle, I don't care if it's alt-anything, or any form of authoritarian, communism, fascism, anything like that. I'm not with it. I'm all about complete and total freedom of the people, but I believe that your freedom is limited to the consequences of your actions as well. So if you think you're free to abuse children, then I'm free to put a bullet in your head, in other words. So act out in your own way. I mean, that would definitely clear up the prison system. It's like Dylan Roof. I'm going to be doing a video on Dylan Roof here pretty soon. Personally, I don't know why, after we already know he did what he did, why are we even paying for his room and board in prison, and why does he got an appeal? Why don't we just take him out back and just put a bullet in his head? I mean, are any of you with that? With just taking fucking Dylan Roof out back and just popping a bullet right in his head? I mean, that'll save everybody a whole lot of money. And not only that, I mean, we could take bids. We can take bids on who gets to pop them. Who gets to pop them in the dome? What do you guys think about that? If you guys think that's a good idea, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. To just freaking, like I said, like chain up like Dylan Roof, and just everybody gets to throw stones at him like the old days. Stone his ass. And get a thumbs up for that. Me get a thumbs up for all my left-leaning progressives that are on here. Come on. What you thought? You thought I thought Dylan Roof was cool or what? Yeah, fuck it. Why am I paying for this guy? Why are you paying for this guy? Why can't we just take him out back, put a fucking gun up into his head, and just blow his fucking dome off? Personally, I mean, that's what I think should happen. Either that, or we should just like I said, like spread him out on a big giant wheel and spin him, right? And let everybody like throw daggers at him and throw rocks at him and shit until he's just dead. Personally, why not, right? I got no use for people like that. You know what I mean? Mike Johnson, my take on abortions is kind of different than most libertarians. I don't personally agree with abortions, personally, but you know, and I think that if it's done like quick, then I think it's a woman's right. That's just the way I roll. But I don't believe in having an abortion 3 days before you go into labor, or I don't believe in taking a baby out and killing it. You know, because the minute that baby's born or the minute that baby's formed, that baby also has a right to pursue liberty as well. But before it takes a full shape, then I think that's entirely up to the woman. Sorry, man. That's just how I feel. You know? Yeah, and definitely if a woman's raped, I don't think she should have to keep the child. But again, that's up to the woman, man. That's not for me to decide. That's just like the whole thing with like reparations. People ask me, how do I see reparations? I think all of us can benefit by a complete reinvestment in the African American communities of this country. I don't think you should just hand people out a whole bunch of like big fat $500,000 checks or nothing like that. But I think like a reinvestment and a revitalizing of schools and businesses and stuff in their community would probably benefit everybody. But that's just me. That's how I see. I see shit a lot differently than a lot of people. Punisher, hey, that's a good idea. $2, thank you. Give him that big dick mandingo, huh? 12 inches. Do him up like that. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Trump Pinocchio is like, I don't understand like why people want to be the moral police of everybody else's lives, telling me I can't use drugs. Like who's what gives anybody the right to say that I can't get high or that I can't grow heroin in my backyard? Or what's to say that, you know, prostitution, as long as children aren't being exploited, why can't prostitution be legal? You know? Why can't all of us own guns again? You know, and people are like, oh, people with mental illnesses and stuff like that. Well, how do you know they have mental illnesses? And people classify people as mentally ill all the time. I don't think, you know, it's a no-go on guns, man. I think everybody in this country should have a right to defend themselves. Alfonso Medina, good. Thank you, Jason, for joining my Patreon, bro. I just caught your comment right before it went up. Jeff, I don't necessarily know if that's true about African Americans. You can't deny the fact that a lot of fucked up shit's been done to them. I mean, look at the whole eugenics thing or the eugenics thing that was done in the 40s and shit with all the sterilizations and testing all these diseases on them and all that stuff. I mean, hey man, hey, come on. I mean, we can all have an opinion about whatever we want, but a lot of black people have been done dirty in this country, man. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, I've seen it myself, and you know, I don't necessarily subscribe to the whole white privilege thing. I don't really believe in that. But I can tell you that black people have been at the brunt of some real fucked up shit. You know, they've been subjected to some real shit, some real nasty shit. That much I could tell you. Punisher, thank you for the $5. Also wish cops would stop using Punisher logo. They can't possibly be that dumb. Crazy. That's true. I mean, can't nobody dispute that, man. I mean, black people got treated pretty bad for a long time. I mean, you can't. I mean, I'm just gonna. Hey, man, you guys already know where I stand on a lot of things. I don't sugarcoat shit, and I don't lie. I don't. They get a lot of black people got done dirty in this country in a lot of different ways by both sides of the political spectrum. We'll just tell you that much. The main thing is the Democratic Party has done them the worst, and most of them vote Democrat, which blows my fucking mind. You know, the Democrats like have done all kinds of damage to that community. They're still doing damage to that community. Yeah, Mike Johnson, I don't believe in it at all. Yeah, Native Americans got a fucking pretty shitty deal in this country too. Diana Silva, you're absolutely right. Just seeing what they used to do to the fucking Irish when they came here. People used to not even accept the Irish as as white people, man. They actually had to earn that white label, like in what was it, 1841 or something like that. They finally got identified as being white. Born Supreme, the Democratic Party of old is not the Democratic Party today. Okay, well that's all fine and good, but America is not the America of the 40s either. You know, I mean, there hasn't been slavery in a long time. There hasn't been any real like Jim Crow shit or people getting like steadily lynched like every week and all that stuff all the time like it was back in the 40s and the 60s and 20s and everything. People can actually interracially marry now. That used to be against the law. So the whole country's not the way it used to be in the 40s. On top of the world, you're mixed with an asterisk. Well, that's cool. Diana Silva, I'm thankful for America too, because you know what? The one thing that I can say, and I always point this shit out, black people in America should count their blessings. Because if they were living somewhere like Libya or somewhere like that, it'd be way worse for them. Anthony Davis, thank you for the $1.99. What do I think of Justin Amish? I think he's a straight fucking clown. I hope he don't run on the Libertarian ticket because he's not a Libertarian. He's just a fucking spoiled kid who's getting back at daddy by leaving the party. That's what he is. And us Libertarians, we don't want Justin Amish because he's not a real Libertarian. All these people that jump into the Libertarian Party, they're not real Libertarians, a lot of them. They're hiding out in there because they're disgruntled with what their parties are doing. So they come to the Libertarian Party and they pollute it with all their BS. Yeah, Alfonso Medina, I'm telling you, man. It sucks. Yes, there's still slavery going on in Libya. Exactly. Eric, thank you for the $9.99. What's up, JD? Looks like you got a fight with a razor and it won. Yeah. Yep. I think I'm gonna rock this smooth face for a while. I think we can all be a lot better to we can all be a lot better to each other in this country, though, don't you think? I mean, I don't think it would hurt if we all try to figure out how to come together. We can all figure out how to come together and you know, get through all of this as a whole. Yeah, chronic soldier, you're absolutely right, man. But my thing is this. Why does the Democratic Party allow a Planned Parenthood to be erected in every single African American neighborhood in this country? You can go through white, like predominantly white and upper middle class neighborhoods. You don't see a Planned Parenthood there. You go to somewhere like Compton or South Central. You used to have gun stores down there. Now you don't. It's replaced by a Planned Parenthood with a liquor store and a dispensary. You know, I ain't tripping on a dispensary or nothing like that, but they got a Planned Parenthood in like fucking almost every inner city. And they hand out flyers. JTL Community News. I didn't know that. Black powder. I knew that you could put a shotgun in a tool chest in Texas and act as if it's a tool. Damn, Nesbitt, you were evicted? That's fucking terrible, man. Sorry to hear that. I don't know. Yep. 25 million black babies aborted since 1980. That's a lot of fucking people, man. That's a lot of people right there. She cheating? You got to resort to swords? Well, actually, as a felon, you can own a crossbow. You can own a bow. Nothing against that. Yeah, look at that quote from Malcolm X. A white liberal is the most dangerous thing to a black community. Malcolm X said that. I don't know about an air gun. I think it's just a firearm. Emily M., am I the new Rush Limbaugh? No. I'm not a conservative. Not a Republican either. So I don't think I could be the new Rush Limbaugh. I'm something totally different and new. Because I'm the guy that sees a lot of valid points all the way across the board in many different ways. Yeah, we ain't doing no more wrenches right now. I would consider Ron Paul a real libertarian if I asked him, hey, do you think I should have my gun rights back? And if he said no, then I wouldn't consider him a real libertarian. A real libertarian say, fuck yeah, you can get your guns back. Yeah, Malcolm X wasn't a racist. Malcolm X was all about the advancement of his people, which is a good thing, you know. I don't see anything wrong with that. Actually, the Nation of Islam is considered to be right-leaning. I bet you a lot of you guys didn't know that. Oh yeah, everybody that was convicted of a felony should have a right to get their Second Amendment back. John Lewis, why wouldn't they be considered white? Well, I mean, you got to ask the Anglo-Saxons that were running this country back then. But you can look it up. They weren't considered white until like the late 1800s. Much love. Shout out to that big walk. The big Southeast Los Vadio Norwalk. Thank you again, Mr. Scraps, for that $4.99. I made a promise to Wino that I was going to go an hour and a half tonight. So that's why, if you notice why we've been on this long, we're still on here. Yep, Italians were looked down upon all the way to the 40s and the 50s. Stereotyped a lot too. To this very day, Italians are stereotyped. Every time an Italian comes around, the first question everybody asks, "Do you have family in the mafia?" You know, that's kind of a racist fucking stereotype, don't you think? Turkey and cat. Soy burpee program. Yeah, I do burpees 2 or 3 times a week. No, TJ Carter, I don't think I get lost in race, but race is definitely a hot topic these days. That's right, Jeff. But you see what the governor of Florida's trying to do. He's trying to stop voting. He's trying to stop voting for felons in Florida if they don't pay their fines. And some of these people got like $10,000 fines and shit. You're gonna do that, then everybody that has a fine shouldn't be allowed to vote. I'm going to be doing a video about that as well. Matter of fact, let me write that down. Cujo, thank you for the $4.99. Thank you for the Bravo. Bravo. Bravo, we doing a bomb ass job. Yep, carne asada, it is voter suppression at its finest. So for everybody that says I don't do videos about Republican politicians, well, get ready to hear that one. Because we're going to be talking about what DeSantis is doing. I don't like DeSantis anyways. I think he's a fucking clown. DC Irish won. Well, that's great. I'm glad. In most places in the country, you get your voting rights back once you're off probation or parole. John Lewis, do I still do prison workouts? I do some prison workouts, but I don't do burpees every single day. I don't do burpees every single day. She cheating? I heard of white privilege, but I was 2 tank tops in the winter. M-Dog, you should really look into the Libertarian Party instead of becoming an independent. I think everybody that's been in prison should be a Libertarian. No DS, FDS, FF, something or other. I don't drink soy milk. PBR car. That's good, Scrappy. Glad you're staying dedicated to the workout, but they shut the gyms down over there, huh? Yeah, I don't drink soy, dog pound. Soy's not really a thing that men should be drinking, but whatever. JD, thank you for the $2. How many burpees do you do in your workout? I do about 100. On one day, sometimes I might do 150. General Matthew, do politics even matter? Well, they do if you're going to put libertarian-minded candidates in there that can restore our rights back, or at least give us a pathway to restoration of our constitutional rights, instead of keeping us not being allowed to have our constitutional rights back ever. Killer Ant Mateo, shout out to the Bay Area in the north of the state. Ron B, you only work your arms out, nothing else. It's because of the kind of job you got, you know? Gotta be strong to be able to pick up those things. Yeah, Jeff, you're absolutely right. A lot of people that say they're libertarian and they really ain't. Wolf's Lair, yeah. I'm probably going to be doing something with American Cholo here pretty soon. Jojo, Arizona. I don't think I've ever gotten white privilege at any time in my life, to be honest with you. Eminem Phoenix, thank you for the $5. What's your opinion on sovereign citizens in general? I think everybody should have a right to apply for their sovereignty. Most people don't know how to go about it. It's a very long process, and a lot of things you got to check all these different boxes and do it just right, or else it's going to fail. But everybody in this country has a right to take their straw man back and become a sovereign citizen. M-Dog, thank you. Yeah, I like Wrong to Strong. Wrong to Strong is a good dude. Thank you, JoJo AZ. Shout out to Alabama, my boy John Morgan over there. Thank you, JoJo Arizona. I appreciate that. Well, we getting ready to close this one out here in about 1 minute. So we're gonna be able to say all our goodbyes. John McHugh, thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate it. I got some awesome collabs coming your way this week. I kind of took a break from the collabs this last week. I was supposed to get whack. I was supposed to hook up with the incredible Javier, and I'm gonna be hooking up with a few other people and get all these interviews knocked out. But we're gonna keep pushing, man. Gonna keep this going. Good looking out, Wino. Thank you for that $20. All moderators have to donate tonight. I think some of the moderators already did. Ron B, thank you for that $10. Yeah, hand cannon donates quite a bit. I kind of like these Sunday night lives, man. It's usually a lot of people on here. Thank you, Dog Pound. Yeah, keep me in the loop. Good looking out, Big Swole. $4.99. Thank you. Well, thank you, Takashi, for the 99 cents and the unicorn. That's great. Emily M., thank you. From Sandman. $9.99. I was gonna try to pin this. Takashi 69 donation, but it won't let me. You guys seen that though? Takashi 69 donated 99 cents. So I'm gonna be leaving you guys in a cloud of smoke right now. We're gonna end this live in some real good fashion. Dinah Silva, thank you for the $1.99. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put that Takashi donation on my Instagram and Facebook. Just because it's funny as shit. All right. So you guys have a great night. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with a cloud of vape smoke. You guys been awesome. This Sunday Night Live thing, I wish I could do it from now on, but once I go back to work, I won't be able to do it. But hey, you know what? We'll see what happens down the road, man. If this book turns out is solid as I think it's going to turn out, old Big JD might turn into a motivational speaker and go around the country and talk to schools and stuff and talk to people about being aware of all these fucking weirdos that are out there. But yeah, love you guys to death. Cloud of smoke.